Hello everybody, good afternoon, Rose here. Today I'm reacting to Foodie Beauty's live stream called Open Chat Beezing. So Foodie's been doing a lot of open chat live streams lately, and those of us that have been watching Foodie Beauty and also reacting to Foodie Beauty for a while, we know why that is. It's because she needs money. Whenever Foodie does open chat, that is pretty much an indicator that she's looking to make more money. And lately, Foodie has been doing a variety of things to try to up the profit of her channel. She's basically, in essence, just throwing everything she knows about against the wall and hoping something will stick. She has been extra nice to her audience. She's not been raging as much, not been acting all uppity. You know, Foodie doesn't like open chat. She hates it. She likes her VIP chat, but she does realize that without the open chat, she cannot get new beezers. So if she wants more beezers, she has to open up the chat for everybody to talk to her. But rest assured, she does not like it. So she did this live stream, Open Chat Beezing. But before we watch that, I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see what I see. May I introduce all of you to a channel with someone by the name of Perfectly Imperfect. Now, Perfectly Imperfect is someone that goes a lot on Monty's panels, and Perfectly Imperfect is a lovely person, very lovely to talk to. She's got a small channel, and she did an excellent video recently, basically catching Chantal in line. So Chantal did a community post saying she was out on a date, and Pete pretty much busted her and said, no, she's not on a date. She's here at the house. And Chantal was in the other room. She called out to Pete, and she called to Pete. And basically after that, Pete was trying to do damage control. So I would like to play this very short clip from Perfectly Imperfect. I will leave the link for the video in the description, and I encourage everyone to check out Perfectly Imperfect and subscribe to her channel and give her a like and a nice comment. So let's get to with this video showing another one of Chantal's made up lies. So here is the community post saying, is it bad that I already want to come home in bees and fry wieners and melted cheese bees later on? And I got to turn down the volume because there's some music here. I don't know if it's monetized or not, if it's copyright, but let's just play the video. So that was the community post. She was supposed to be on a date.
That's that. Yeah, Chantal's still here.
See, he just said it. He just said it. Yeah, she's still here. She's not on a date. And somebody on Chantal's side let her know that Pete's just ratted her out. So she called out to him in the house, further proving that she was there. He went to the door. He's going to go to the door here. I got to turn down the music. So he just said she's there. She calls out to him because somebody tipped her off that he was talking. He's going to go to the door, and she's going to say, hey, dude, I told everybody I'm not here. You know, do damage control, fix it. So he's coming back, and he's going to say this.
She's on her way to her date.
Right. Well, she was supposed to be on her date. She made that community post acting like she was already on her date and yet wanting to come home to bees, but she's still there at the house. She's supposed to be out with Mr. Coffee, right? That was what the community post was about. But she's at the house. And this kind of boggles my mind, y'all. I don't know why Chantal lies about things that she doesn't have to lie about. I mean, if you go on a date or not go on a date, that's your choice. Nobody's forcing you to go on dates, but if you don't want to go on dates, then don't tell people you're going on dates. Why lie about things that are so unnecessary? Sad that she asked him to lie for her. Well, Pete is in a position that he relies financially on Chantal. So if she asks him to do something, he's going to do it because he does rely on her to take care of the bills and the rent. If she says, hey, lie for me, he will lie for her.
Yeah, she's just on her way now for her date.
Uh-huh.
Get her back blown out.
You know what, though? You can't blow out your back if you're lying on it. I'm just saying. You know, you can't blow out your back if you're lying on it doing the starfish, but okay.
Thanks, Jimmy.
So that was the short video from Perfectly Imperfect. I'm going to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And I encourage everyone else to join up to Perfectly Imperfect for more great clips. And like I said, I will include the video link in the description. And you guys can go over there and say hi as well. Always great to find awesome channels like Perfectly Imperfect. But let's go over here to Chantal's live stream. So she's doing the open chat beezing. And people are upset with her, I guess, because she's going to cancel OnlyFans or something. So people get mad at her. They get real mad. So let's just sit in and see what the people have to say.
Sorry. I had to wait on the... I'm dealing with some stuff, too.
You know, as someone that I've dealt with an eating problem, mine's been in recovery for a while, I'm looking at you, Chantal, and I'm asking, what is it exactly that you're going through that you think food and eating lots of food can solve? Because I can tell you from experience, food does not solve any problems. You're not solving any problems by indulging in food or drugs or escaping away from reality or adulting. By dodging and weaving adulthood and doing simple adulting, by running away from your problems, all you're doing is making the problems pile up. You're always saying that, I'm going through some stuff right now. So how is food fixing it? It doesn't fix anything. If anything, you're adding more problems on top of existing problems. You're making your health worse. It's not getting any better with you binging on food, ma'am. Take that as someone that I used to be a binge eater. And it took 6 years to get in recovery, but I'm there. But trust me when I say that going nuts on the food doesn't solve anything. It doesn't.
Hi, buddy. Hi, Jamie. Oh my God, I don't.
So it looks like you are back to catering to the feeders again. Let's see. You're eating the food on camera, even though you swore you don't do mukbangs anymore. You're barely dressed. You know, and the feeders do like that. They like to see women or men, depending on who you are as a feeder fetish person, what you like. The feeder fetish people, they like to see the weight gain. For anyone wondering, why does she come on camera barely dressed? Well, Chantal likes to flaunt herself. That's number one. But also it caters to the feeder fetish people. They like to see the weight gain. So the more skin that you show, the better. So she's coming on camera in just a sports bra and pants, which is highly inappropriate for YouTube. But she's desperately trying to appeal to the feeders because she used to have a huge feeder crowd on YouTube. Then she got away from the mukbang content, but she's trying to hold on to those people because sometimes fetish groups do pay well. And she has confessed in the past that the feeder fetish people, they were buying her clothes, they were buying her food, they were sending her gifts. So I would imagine if they've done all that, they're probably, in the past at least, have sent her money through PayPal or something. So she is just clawing at anything to get some money in pocket. So she is hardcore catering to those people right now.
How can I say hi to all you guys? Are all of you going to join my membership? got an Impossible Whopper. Okay, I'm gonna start fresh. But Britney Spears thing. Rosalia, Rachel, Paul, Madeline. What a humiliating moment. Hi, BBW, Layla, Aisha, Rebe, Sam, Rachel. Oh, all my pieces are in green. Mike, Movie Gal, I love cats. Oh my god. You can smell. Oh, there you go. Screw you. No. Right. Hold on.
Okay, so I want to address this comment from Senorita Yum Yum. She says, you got to do open chat because Heather Colonna is taking your subs. So for those who are curious about what that person is talking about, there are a few reactors that are looking into covering different people, and a few names have come up, including Heather, is it Colonna? I'm probably saying the last name wrong, and if I am, I apologize. But Heather she is a lot to take in. She's been called the American version of Chantal. So Chantal is on her side thinking that she's the be all end all of people that we as reactors can react to. But there are channels that are being proactive and looking around for other people to react to. And Heather is one of them. So Chantal did not like hearing that. The fact that the reactors are looking towards other people to talk about, which means less promotion and less attention for her. So if you don't watch yourself, Chantal, Heather or perhaps somebody else is going to get the views and the subs and the attention that you used to get that you don't get anymore because you just don't care about yourself or your content.
Look at the onions on this thing. I love that I don't have to worry about this because you guys are gonna approve. Okay. We have some mayo. You always need extra mayo on this. And we have some ketchup. And some fries.
So this person, Nami in Exile, says, still waiting for my first postcard. My question is, why have you waited that long? If I'm someone and I have paid for goods or services that was promised to me, and after a certain amount of time, I do not receive goods or services, it's time to cancel. Because obviously, the promise is not going to be honored. Chantal created the postcard club months and months and months ago. The VIBs that paid the $10 for the postcard club, they have paid, I would think, what, $60, $70 so far for a postcard they never received. So anybody paying for the postcard club, why are you continuing to pay your membership if you haven't received anything? Chantal is never going to honor her promise to send out postcards because she's not traveling anywhere. Wasn't that part of the deal that she travels to some exotic location and she sends out postcards? Well, she's not traveling, so duh, she's not going to send postcards from exotic locations if she's not going anyplace. Why continue the membership? I mean, it's your money. You can pay the membership to the postcard club if you just want to support her, but it just sucks for those getting ripped off. And yes, you are getting ripped off because you were promised something and you're not getting it. If you're subscribed to the postcard club and it doesn't matter if she sends one out or not, it doesn't matter. But the premise was those who paid the money would be getting something for their money. And all they've gotten thus far is just another empty promise.
I'm gonna put the fry oil. So, welcome, open chat. Aren't you wake and baked for this? Beauty bite. Alright.
She's trying to bring back the classic Foodie. Let's do mukbangs on camera. Let's kind of act like she used to act back in the day, where she'd take a bite of something and making the orgasm noises and throwing her head back and rolling her eyes. That is classic Foodie beauty. All it's missing is the classic intro, and we'd be almost there.
Real newspaper. What's that? Look at me. Hi, Danielle. Hi, everybody. The postcard club scam. I need to
You need to cancel it. If you're not going anywhere, you need to cancel it and refund everybody back their money.
All right.
Pizza's top surgery fund says, don't laugh. It's literally not funny. No, it isn't. What's funny about ripping people off? It doesn't make any sense to sit there and rip people off on a public forum. Really, it doesn't make sense at all. You know, Chantal's mentality of grabbing at nickels and dimes in front of her feet. By doing that, she's forsaking the dollar bills in front of that. You know, she's always grabbing at that quick, easy money, not realizing that the way she's going about getting that money, it hurts her in the long run. You know, she doesn't play the long game when it comes to making money. She plays the short game.
Block your other account. Really? Wow. Just let Harley girl call me a fatty. I don't care. She keeps trying to call me a fatty. Mr. Coffee is not real. I just realized Natter's job in Montreal.
For the record, I don't think any of Chantal's boyfriends are real. I think every man that she talks about has a new name for. It's just Natter. I mean, y'all think about it. She gives pretty much a lot of money to Natter. She can only afford one of him. She can't afford too much more. So Mr. Coffee, Mr. Motorcycle Guy, it's all Natter. She came up with all these different men for one reason, my opinion. She did it so that she would have more opportunities to slip away and be with Natter. And everybody's so distracted with this guy, and this guy that nobody's figuring out that she's spending time with Natter. It's always been Natter. She came on camera and said a while ago, I am addicted to this man. Well, guess what? When you have an addiction and your addiction is extreme, which hers is, you can reach a point with an addiction that that's all you think about. That's your only concern. And that seems to be hers because all she cares about is Natter. Making sure she's there to talk to him, running back and forth to Montreal. She's so consumed with Natter that she doesn't give a damn about her channel. Well, you better start caring, Chantal, because without the money, Natter wouldn't even pay attention to you. The only reason why he is because the money that you make. But without that, he don't care.
So fun, keep trying, losers. I love you so bad. I love you guys. I love onions. Hi, Faye. Emily. Jamie. I'm going on a date. Yeah, thanks, Harley. I'm going on a date with my fiance. The date is in the bedroom. He's been making everything romantic. Really? Well, You have to eat the Impossible Whopper. It's okay. You don't like my outfit?
What outfit? That's not an outfit. That's you showing off for the feeders. And it's inappropriate for YouTube, by the way.
Applebee's is vegan cardboard. Sophia, you don't have an easy job. I have given up weigh-ins right now. Yeah.
Why? What's so hard about getting on a scale and doing a weigh-in? Oh, that's right. Allegedly, your scale is broken. I don't think your scale's broken. I think you broke it. Or you just don't want to get on the scale and show the number. Because just like mirrors, scale numbers don't lie. You want to surround yourself in lies all the time. And you surround yourself with people that lie for you. But there's some things in life that cannot and will not lie for you. Mirrors is one, scale number is another. That's why you don't want to approach the bathroom scale.
A part of me, I'm tired of men.
No, you're not.
I don't think I'm dateable. Like, I don't think,
You're not.
I think I'm only, like, people just want to have sex with me and that's it.
You're not dateable. As a matter of fact, I will go on record as saying that you, madam, you shouldn't be around people in an intimate situation, period. I say that because of your mental, emotional state and also your physical state. You are not well. As far as your lady parts, those are unhygienic and sick. You need to get well in that area before you start playing around with people, because it's not right to play around with people and you got a sick vag. And if somebody plays with you, they might have to go straight to a clinic after they're done with you. You shouldn't be in a relationship and you should not be intimately playing around with people until you get yourself straight.
Right. Better Red, welcome to Beerport Users. Ready, set, bees. I like getting these or memberships and open chats.
And that's exactly why you're doing it. You know, they say that there's a sucker born every minute. And Chantal spends all of her time and all of her minutes looking for those suckers.
Gross, is Adora eating Burger King in a bra? Hi, Karen. Maybe you should ask yourself why you're so judgmental. I'm just tired of men. Yeah.
Everybody in the chat is talking about Chantal lying about her date with Mr. Coffee and Pete's outing her. See, this is what happens when you lie so much, Chantal. You're going to get busted over and over. You lie so much that people can't keep track of your lies and they don't know when to cover for you.
Kind of the same shit. Glam Bees, member for 3 months. I love you too. Ready, set, freebies. Okay, I can be judgmental.
Okay, I want to talk about this comment. Here comes Tiffany, says, Pete's looks so happy at the parade. Glad you have each other. You know what? I am happy that Chantal kept her word and she took Pete's to the parade. I'm glad that she did that. I noticed that every time Chantal does take Pete outside the home and does something with him, He's very happy. He was very happy at the parade. He was happy to be there. I'm glad he got to go and feel comfortable and spend time with others. I really wish that he would get out more and experience more of life and not just be stuck in that bedroom. As someone that I am used to be very introverted, you know, I think that if he got exposure therapy and he got in a group and got around people that could just take him outside the home and help him do things and kind of work his way back into the world, it would be really good for him. So I'm glad he got to go. I'm glad he got to go to Pride, have a good time. I think he would have had a better time without Chantal, but I'm glad that at least that he did get to go.
You're tired of the same shit? What are you tired of?
The same shit.
Lady Gwendolyn, no. Oh, Amber, I love you. So guys, I'm just kind of like down right now.
You're always down. You know, everybody's getting sick of hearing the same shit from you, Chantal. I'm down. I got a lot going on. You guys wouldn't understand. You make it sound like you're the only person in the world that's got things on their mind, things going on. Did it ever occur to you, Chantal, that there are lots of people in the world that they've got much more pressing, serious issues going on? How hard is your life? There's nothing hard about your life. And the things that are hard about your life, they are things that you create to be hard. Your life is pretty easy in comparison to the lives of other people. You're on YouTube making lots of money. You get to make your own schedule. You can get to do what you want whenever you want. How is your life difficult? Stop coming on camera and acting like you have the hardest life in the world.
That slave guy wasn't real.
No, he wasn't.
Was probably a troll. Hi, Michelle.
So you lied about that too? I knew that was a lie to begin with.
Are you kidding? Have I spoken to Nader?
You speak to him every day.
Do I look like I have?
Yep. Yep. You sure do. Because if you were done with Nader, why haven't you struck his channel? Why isn't he striking you? The fact that you haven't struck him and he hasn't struck you, that's a dead giveaway that you're talking. At the very least, you're talking.
But
Flop Era says Nader has been offline for 2 days. Address it. You know what I think? I'm just going to take a guess. I think Nader being an idiot and filing 137 copyright strikes against almost 40 channels. Something that he did got him in trouble. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. What trouble, I cannot say. I do not know. But if he's been quiet for 2 days, that's not his usual MO. Something happened.
Gemini, I can't figure out Twitch.
Yes, you can. You're just lazy.
The watch party? I'm not rude. Asshole comments. Morticia. It's mean. Hey, barbecue chicken. Oh my god. I'm not doing OnlyFans anymore. It's boring.
Oh, y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? So not too long ago, Chantal got online and she said, "Goodbye, YouTube." And she was essentially trying to scare people out of their money, saying, "I'm going to quit YouTube, no more live streaming." And she upped the price of her OnlyFans. Now, I don't know how many people signed up when she did that, but she upped the price of her OnlyFans, and it took her this long to say, "Well, I'm not doing it anymore." So basically, you scam people out of money. That's what you're saying. I'm going to try to swindle people out of their money by scaring my VIBzers, putting off the impression that they won't be able to find me on YouTube, that if they want to find me, they're going to have to go on the other platforms like OnlyFans. I'm going to up the price of OnlyFans, and then once those people sign up, I'm going to come back online and say, "Well, I'm not doing it anymore." So does that mean the people who signed up, did they get their money back? Can they ask for refunds? I'm just going to put this out there. If you're someone and you've been scammed anywhere, you pay for a goods or services and you were not given what you were promised, you've been scammed, there's nothing wrong with righting the wrong by asking for a refund.
Life with Ron. Thank you, Life with Ron. That's sweet of you. Yeah, Love lives in another city. No. I put out a photo shoot and that's it. Ask for your money back if you want. I don't know how that works. I'm tired of like.
By the way, I apologize for anybody watching this react. Look, I am not a fan of watching Chantal eat. I'm not a fan at all, and I try my best to kind of cut down the clips of when she is eating. But when she's doing a live stream and she's eating throughout the entire stream, it's kind of hard to cut those parts out. So again, my apologies. Not a fan of her eating. You know, she's not the most dainty of eaters, so please excuse me for showing this eating footage.
Yeah, I requested to cancel it. Boiled bologna? The blue pot? Why are you guys obsessed? Do you want it? I'll send it to you. I gotta get rid of it. Life with Ron. Thank you. Loretta.
Okay, this comment, the chat is flying by because it's not VIV chat. Ree says, don't you think it's right to have a backup plan? This isn't a lifelong job, especially as you're not expanding. YouTube will be a thing of the past and something new and better will come. You know, it's always good to prepare for the unexpected. And what's really sad, and look, I don't care about Chantal and how she lives her life. How she lives her life is up to her. You know, she is the captain of her own ship, but it's really sad when you think about if she had screwed her head on straight and not acted the fool and not been foolish with her money, where she could be right now. She could have savings, investments, her life could be set up. I mean, she got on YouTube and she attached herself to the trend of mukbanging, and she had tremendous success with that. But just like with all trends, you know, trends come and go. You know, they blow up one minute and pass by the next, and the world has changed since the time of her being on YouTube. And she just will not acknowledge the fact that the world has changed, that the audience is different now, they feel differently now, and she cannot get stuck into her bad, dark habits and expect to make big money. That if she ever hopes to thrive on YouTube, she's got to change with the times. She can't just be stuck in this rut of being lazy and doing nothing, because there's always somebody else out there that we can react to. I mean, names are being tossed in the air right now. I'm paying attention. I might be doing different people, as well as my gaming content and my ambiance. You know, like she could easily go the route of Amberlyn Reed. Amberlyn Reed, everybody used to cover her. Now barely anybody talks about her. And her numbers have gone down. And Chantal is headed down that road fast.
You should drop the Whopper. What's your reality? What's my plan for content?
Yeah, what is your plan? Tell us. No answer?
We're looking at it.
So basically, people are asking, what are you going to do for content? Her answer is, this is it. I turned on my camera. I'm half dressed, no makeup on, putting out an I don't care, I don't give a shit attitude. Eat my food, cater to the feeders. This is my content. That's it. That's all you got to look forward to on the Foodie Beauty channel. And she wonders why her numbers suck.
Depressedly eating in my room.
Until what? Until the next paycheck? Until the next paycheck?
Maybe I should live in my car.
You know, Foodie, ma'am, you can't live in your car. First of all, you don't have a good car. Your car is on its last leg. That Kia has been through hell and back, and it's not well maintained. That's the first thing. You got a car that you can't even depend on. Secondly, I just can't see you being comfortable living in a Kia. And you don't have enough money to get another vehicle that you could set up to live in your car. Third, you have your cats. Where are they going to go? You going to leave them with somebody? 4, have you watched different videos on YouTube of what people go through to live in their vehicles, live in vans and trucks and whatnot? How they go through all the steps to specially outfit their cars to live in them, or their vans to live in them. It's a lot of steps, because a lot of things you take for granted while living in a house, you got to do differently when you live in a vehicle. You got to adjust your whole life to that new way of living. You are entitled and you're spoiled. You would not make it.
And my car sucks.
Tixie says this is for feeders, clearly. Yeah, this is feeder content. She's catering to the feeders.
You are right.
This is all for the feeders. So I got a question for Chantal. Clearly you're catering to the feeders with this live stream and the last several live streams. My question to you is, why are you trying so hard to cater to them? You're putting yourself in a corner, in a niche with your content. You're not appealing to a wider audience. Is it because that niche doesn't expect much out of you? Because by catering to that niche, you can give yourself the excuse to be lazy and not do any kind of entertaining content. All they expect of you is to eat and eat and eat and get bigger and eat some more. You're cutting off a great deal of your audience because a lot of people are not into the feeder fetish stuff. By catering to a very small sliver of a certain kind of audience, you're catering off the rest of the people who are not feeders. You're cutting off your nose to spite your face, essentially. But apparently, and let me bring this to your attention, apparently, despite all of your best efforts to cater to those feeder fetish people, coming on camera, half dressed, showing your body, eating sloppy, chewing with your mouth open, wearing the too tight clothes, always talking about food, binging on food. Apparently, those feeders are not that profitable anymore. Did it ever occur to you that those feeders are not as profitable as they used to be? If they were, why are you having so much financial trouble? So maybe it's a good idea to not work so hard to cater to those people, to not cling so hard to being lazy and trying to avoid work.
Why don't I stay the night? Because I have my machine. I don't like sleeping without my machine.
So how are you going to live in your car? You need a CPAP machine to breathe. So if you lived in your car, how are you going to set up your CPAP? See, that's another reason why you can't do the car living.
It's hard to gain the same amount of followers on other platforms. It's just, you know what? It's not only that. It's just that I just don't, if I'm not putting the work into it, you know, like they were like, yo, you know, like we've been getting a lot of complaints. I live with Ron.
Oh, so are you in trouble with OnlyFans because you've been basically charging people a sub and not doing any content? Yeah, people will complain and ask for refunds, and you'll get in trouble with OnlyFans for that.
Thank you. We've been getting a lot of complaints, yada yada yada, about people like subscribing and not getting. Of course, haters are complaining, right?
No, 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 no. No, it's not the haters that are complaining. It's people who are subscribed to your OnlyFans, that they pay their money every month faithfully, and they expect something for their money, and you're not providing that something. The people who are subscribed to your OnlyFans, clearly they're not haters, because if they were, they wouldn't have subscribed in the first place, right? Right. So it's not the haters that have complained. It's those people that they trusted you, they believed in you, they wanted to support you. You said to them, you're going to do this, 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 and this on OnlyFans, and you haven't done anything. So, of course, after months and months and months of waiting and being patient, they're going to OnlyFans and saying, hey, we're getting ripped off. So it's not haters, Chantal. If the shoe were on the other foot, if you were someone paying a sub for something and you weren't getting anything, you would complain too.
Right. So I'm like, and then I really thought about it, and I was like, you know what? Just close my account then. Like, I don't, like, obviously, if I'm not having the motivation to want to put work into it, then I gotta stop lying to myself, like, that this is something I want to do.
You know what? On that note, Chantal, since you're don't want to put work into anything, you might also want to think about closing down your Twitch account. Because let's be honest, you're not a gamer. You have no passion for gaming, although you made a big freaking deal about going out to get a gaming PC for Twitch. You went through the motions, you got the PC, it's there in your house, and you haven't made one single gaming video or playthrough using that computer. You have no passion for OnlyFans. And if you want to close your OnlyFans, I support that. Because honestly, you shouldn't have an account there if you're not going to do anything with it, and people are going to continue to pay money. If you want to have an OnlyFans account, make it for free. Then nobody can complain and you can still keep your account. Same thing with Twitch. You don't want to do anything with Twitch? Make it to where people can talk to you for free. They're not sub to anything. People have the most complaint and the most problem when you charge for something, when you set up a paywall and you make promises about doing things and then you don't deliver. You can still have those platforms, just remove the paywall part of it. And that way you can keep the platforms and nobody can say anything to you. But your MO is that you set up platforms and then you're very quick to set up the paywalls and get people paying. And then you sit there and you make promises. Oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And then you never follow through. You make sure to get the money first, but you never follow through with giving people at least something for their money. And a live stream on Twitch or a video doesn't take that long. If you can sit there for 5 to 6 hours or more a day on YouTube and make live stream after live stream, you got time to make stuff for OnlyFans and Twitch. But if you don't have a true passion for Twitch or OnlyFans, if you think about closing that account, that would be a good thing to do. Or at least take the paywalls away. That would be fair. But isn't it sad? You've had a gaming PC for months, Chantal. You, ma'am, with your 90K subscribers, you've had a gaming PC for months. And I just got mine. And I've already done some video game playthroughs on my channel. Because I do love gaming. I got a passion for it. It's fun for me. I'm waiting to get on World of Warcraft so I could do more. But isn't it sad that you've had that gaming PC in your possession and yet you're not using it? Like, what's the point of having it? Just give it to Pete or something and sell it. What's the point of having it? You don't use the doggone thing. But keep the platform where you're going to do the work. You're going to put out the content. Let the rest go where you have no interest in. That would be a good thing to do.
You know, obviously, if I'm not doing it, it's just not something I want to do.
You don't want to do anything. That's the problem. What exactly do you want to do? Take your time answering that question. What do you want to do? What are you passionate about? Besides natter, besides green, besides food, what are you passionate about? What gets you excited besides those things? That's what you should be doing. Anymore, you just log on to YouTube and you clock in just to get that Google AdSense money, and then you clock out. You don't put any thought or passion into anything, and everybody's picking up on it, and that's why your channel sucks anymore.
Really, Size Queen? My God, Sofa, I'm sorry, I have so much work to do here. I can still see the messages. I can still see the nasty messages. You know? Like, you're not motivated to wipe your cooch. No, I'm not. Hi, Lulu!
So how is that nasty if somebody's telling you the truth? You've said yourself that you're not about that wiping life. You're a drip dry kind of girl. How is that nasty? They're just saying something truthful.
Where's my fucking postcard? You're not a member of the postcard club, asshole.
That's nice.
Go down
Calling
the chat
people
even
assholes.
more? Okay.
How do you know he's not a member of the postcard club?
We'll put 45 seconds. How come I can't type?
The chat is just flying by. It's hard to keep up.
Is that better? No hot German guy. None of these men are fake. None. Okay? Not a single one. Not even Fupa guy. None of them are fake.
Yeah, they are. They're figments of your imagination.
I get if you don't like Chantal, but it's never right to just outright be hateful. Well, no, Kelly, but you know what? This is how it goes, right? I genuinely am interested in how much self-awareness you have. When you complain about others, your complaints are literally... Yeah, and you realize, beach girl, that the same people who sit on panel and judge me for hours do the same fucking shit too. If not worse, right?
What? No, they don't.
Right? Like the people in here calling me a fucking nasty, dumb bitch. Say that I'm a bad person, but they call me...
You are a bad person. You're bad to yourself. You're bad to other people. What about that is wrong? What about that is wrong? You're coming on YouTube. You lie to people. You're scamming people by setting up these different things that you never follow through. I'm sorry. Where I come from, Chantal, someone who actively, eagerly, knowingly scams other people, that's a bad person. Good people don't scam people. They wouldn't even think of it. Only bad people scam people.
I mean, nasty dumb bitch. It's fucking stupid. You're all dumb. It is salty. They were suspended on Twitter. I never go to Twitter.
Liar. You're all over Twitter.
Just because I'm fat. I can't find a man because I am fat.
You know what? You not finding a man, it has nothing to do with your weight. Your biggest problem is not your weight, Chantal. It's your attitude. It's the lies. That's your biggest problem. That you keep shooting yourself in your own foot that way. But that's your default. Oh, like they're fat shaming me. They're fat bullying me. My biggest problem is my weight. No, ma'am. No. It's your attitude. It's the way you talk to people. It's the way you treat people. It's the fact that you lie. You're guilty of getting online and fat fishing and catfishing people and doing the edited photos. And you have to know that when you catfish somebody, and this goes for anybody who catfishes, if you lie about who you are, if you're not honest about who you are, and you're doing it because you want attention from someone, at some point, you have to cut it off, because at some point the lie has the potential to be exposed. And in your case, you are an extreme liar. You come on camera with a bazillion filters. You do pictures of yourself that are heavily edited, and you know that if somebody actually meets you in person, someone who might be interested, they're going to look at you and go, wow, I got catfished. I got absolutely catfished, because the person in front of me doesn't look like the photos. So you want someone to love you and be in a relationship with you, but you're starting off getting to know that person by letting them know that you are not an honest person, that you are deceptive, and you will go to extreme lengths to be deceptive. And that always leaves a bad taste in somebody else's mouth. You're letting somebody know, don't trust me, I lie. And then you wonder why men want to stay away from you. It has nothing to do with your weight. It's the fact that you are a bad person, and you lie, and you deceive people.
Needs a promotion dealing with this. Some of you need a hug. Trixie! Ready, set, freebies! Thanks, Trixie. These people don't bug me. I like Jello. Yeah, right. Describe Mr. Coffee. Well, then go watch her then. But you know what? You still watch her because she talks about me. So you're still obsessed with me. Yeah. Damn it, Amber. A little bit, I guess. I'm a little bit annoyed.
Pete's surgery fund says, are you going to refund everyone who paid for the postcard club? Of course she isn't. She got the money in pocket. It's already spent. She ain't refunding nobody for nothing. Chantal refund people? Gives people part of her money? Not happening. Get off your phone, Chantal. There are people in front of you. Pay attention to the chat. Look, how rude. You got a whole room full of
How do you
people
say,
talking.
give me 2 minutes.
No, you could do that after the camera's shut off. Rude.
Pete's top surgery is that whenever I yelled at Pete and he put you guys on mute to come talk to me, I was leaving the house at that point.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. You were not. Somebody tipped you off that he basically told on you, and so he came back with a lie to cover up the truth. The fact that you were there. You never went on a date, Chantal.
I was telling him I'm leaving the house.
No. Wait. We're going to go back here to Perfectly Imperfect video because I still got it pulled up. This is what she posted. Is it bad that I already want to come home in bees? Meaning she was out of the house. And fry wieners and melted cheese bees later. So she was indicating she was already on her date. Right? You know what, Chantal? Sometimes the best thing to say is the truth. Just come clean and say, yeah, I lied. I lied. Rather than make up 10 million lies trying to cover up the first lie, just come clean about it. Why are you lying about a date? Who cares if you go on a date? If you go on one or not is up to you, but what is this? Are you so desperate to put out this image that you are wanted and loved by many that you will lie about it and keep up the lies even when you got caught?
So then I left the house,
No,
went
you
to the hotel, hung out with Mr. Coffee for a couple hours, came home with food that he gave to me. So,
sure.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's not adding up here, but I know you wish I was a liar, but I'm not.
No. We don't wish. You just are. And why do you think the reaction channels are so popular? Because people are just looking for the truth. They're looking to make sense of all this madness, and they know they're not going to get the truth from you. You'll give the audience everything but the truth. So to make sense of all the insanity, they go the reaction channels because we can speculate, we can try to piece things together. People are not going to get the truth from you, sadly. Right. Allura says, but you had already posted that you were gone. Right. Like she was out of the house. She lied.
Why is it weird timing? Optimistic pride. He was Mr. Mercedes. He was just a guy I went on one date with. Pretty much. One date. That's it. And then just didn't. I don't know. I just don't know. Like, I felt like he was giving me excuses. I feel like Mr. Coffee is now giving me excuses.
It's funny how all these guys are giving her excuses. You guys notice a trend and a pattern here? That she'll make up some new guy, start talking about him, and then Shortly after that, she's got to stop talking to him. She's got to block him. It's not working out. It just points to the fact that these guys are made up. Or maybe they're paid dates. I don't know. But it's just, all of her guys seem to have the same fate.
I'm just tired of everybody, honestly.
No, you're not. That's so sad that you're getting tired of even the made up people in your head. You get tired of imaginary lovers and real lovers.
What evilness? How am I evil? Oh my god! Delusional. I was gone for 2 hours. Chubby! Come here, Chubby. Come here, Chubby. Anyway. I think I'm gonna get rid of OnlyFans just because I don't feel like doing it anymore. Like, I don't know.
You never did it in the first place. You know, it's not that she doesn't feel like doing it anymore. She didn't do anything on OnlyFans to begin with. She just doesn't want to get in trouble and have her account banned. Maybe she's kind of leaving the door open that if she shuts it down, if she needs to do the OnlyFans thing again, she can go back. But if people start reporting you for scamming, you get banned off OnlyFans.
I just don't know what to do with it. I don't feel like doing porn. I don't feel like going naked.
Really? All those promises you made about TMI story times and so forth and so on, all of a sudden, I don't feel like doing it. Should have thought of that before you made it then.
I don't feel like putting any effort into it.
Story
I
of
don't
your
feel like
life.
doing anything. I just feel like sitting here and just beezing.
Hope everybody's paying attention on her channel. What she just said, I don't feel like doing anything. She has no desire to do anything. That means no recorded videos, no coming up with creative ideas for content, no putting any effort into herself or her life or being concerned about what you guys want, what makes you happy. It's all about, let me just sit still and get paid. That's what you're paying for over there. And that's why the reaction channels are thriving. And that's also the reason why we're looking at other people to react to, because like, what are we talking about here? What is there to talk about? How many times can you say the same things about the same things before it becomes a worn out issue? I mean, it's reached that point. There's nothing new to talk about here. And that's the truth. It's just like you're just rehashing the same old stuff, but it's not the fault of the reactors that we say we are repeating ourselves. It's Chantal. If there's nothing new to report, how can we say something different?
It's not about taking your money.
Well, you did. You did take people's money. You did it without an ounce of shame.
Beezer Beauty, I'm never going to react to anything that you ever do. None of us feel like doing anything, but you still have to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, think about the real world, Chantal. You know that real world that you run so hard away from? There are lots of people that go to jobs and they work hard. They don't want to work as hard as they do. They don't want to have to get up early in the morning and be at work for 8 hours and put in the hours and come home exhausted 5 to 6 days a week. But they do it because as an adult, that's just what you have to do to keep everything else going. So other people can do that, but you can't manage this free and easy life. You think you have the right to sit there in your chair and say, you guys don't understand. I'm going through a lot. Trade places with an ordinary Joe or Jane. that has an ordinary job. They have to adhere to a schedule. They have to go to work when they're sick. They have to go to work when they're tired. They have to deal with issues like trying to make sure the rent's paid on time or dealing with all kinds of shit. You couldn't even cope one day in a life like that. And you're not grateful for the life that you have, nor to the people that give you that life.
Please take it off of open chat. Oh, Chevy Use wants to. I've set up my new keyboard.
No Chevy Use. No Chevy Use. No Chevy Use. What do you mean you set up your new keyboard? You just plug the stupid thing in. After Chevy Use.
Do you need a trash bag? Yes, I'll agree. No, Sam. Okay. No. No, Sam. No, Sam. I don't know what I'm doing with all that yet. Go for a drive and buy postcards. I might do like virtual postcards. I'm not sure.
Oh, so you're trying. Oh, no, she didn't. So let me get this straight. The Postcard Club, the original premise of the Postcard Club was she was going to travel to exotic locations. And when she was there, she was going to get postcards and mail them out to people. So after several months of people paying for the Postcard Club, she's trying to find a workaround where she sends virtual postcards. So essentially, she doesn't have to go anywhere. But if she sends you a virtual postcard that's supposed to make it okay, people have paid like 60, 70 bucks for a virtual postcard. Oh, Chantal, the scams continue.
We'll see though. So I don't even know what I'm doing yet.
You never do.
Part of me wants to do nothing.
Well, well, good job. That's all you do all day. Nothing.
My shorts channel.
Yeah, what happened with that? What happened to the Beezer show? You got all these things set up and you haven't done anything with any of it.
You know, whenever you just don't want to do anything and you have like everything to do.
Well, you know what? Hey, you don't want to do anything? Go ahead. Don't do anything. And then when your income drops to zero, then maybe you might want to do something. Maybe then you'll care, because right now you don't.
Hi, Skinny Anwars. I did the Postcard Club. Thanks, Fupa. Aisha, welcome to Postcards Club. Ready to bees. Hear this.
Okay, so you know what? I mean, you guys got the gist of this live stream. Let's go on to the comments, because you guys know I love the comments section. Sometimes the comments section is far better than the live streams, especially these days. GGB says, honestly, I don't understand how her paying members get scammed every time and are happy about it. Sofa deleting all the messages about scamming is pathetic. Well, you know, there's just a lot of people that they just keep believing in Chantal. They think that when she says, this time's going to be different, I'm going to do all these things, they try to put some trust in her and believe in her. But my opinion about that is, if you're dealing with somebody who's a tremendous liar and a scammer, don't believe them about what they're saying and what they're doing until you have a reason to believe in them. If somebody says, hey, I got an OnlyFans or a Twitch and da 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 da, Wait until there's something worth buying. Wait until there's a goods or services available to you before you start putting your money out there. Don't trust that somebody will do the content later. Make sure there's something worth checking out before you lay your money on the table. I mean, that's a guarantee. If you're going to pay money for something, make sure that there's something worth paying for first. Let's see. Miss Kitty says, can't handle the truth. Hug box only. And she doesn't want to hear the truth. Ollie Feldman's Diseased Ashes says, both times you have seen Mr. Coffee. Oh, wait a minute. What a horrible name. That's bad. Both times you see Mr. Coffee, have you come home and told us he has made plans with you the next day? The next day comes and you cancel the plans. Why? Because they're made up plans. As I said, I think that her coming up with all these dates and all these guys, it's just her trying to cover for all the times she's seeing and talking to Natter. And maybe Natter wants to see her sometimes and maybe talk to her, maybe not. So that's why she can make plans and then, cancel them because he might change his mind about seeing her. And so these dates are actually him. Kay Coke says, why you always lying? Because that's what she does. Candy Cane says, laughing at scamming all your VIBs, the ones who support you. Imagine someone scamming you out of money and they laugh in your face. How do you guys support this? Right? I'm wondering, why do they support it? Why they put up with it? I wouldn't put up with it. So somebody, I think Chantal deleted the reply because it ain't there. But that's it for this live stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed this React video. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. And remember, I'm going to leave the link for Perfectly Imperfect's video in the description. You can check out her channel and give her a like and give her a sub and a comment. And I certainly do encourage that because she is awesome people. So thanks for watching and everyone have a good day. Bye-bye.